We're here today at the newest hotel in Addison, WoodSpring Suites. Joining me are Duffy.
Duffy Phelps from Holiday Properties.
And Bobby.
I'm Bobby Swinson from J&P Asset Management.
Well, I'll think with the asset management and you, Duffy, I think you really made this a wonderful location. It's a great location. You're right off of Route 83. You're in a great central location right off of Lake Street. And what most people don't realize, it's very easy access.
Oh, Lucille, we couldn't be more excited with the location of this property and all the cooperation we've got from Addison and the support that you've given us through this entire process. So we're incredibly excited to bring this new hotel to your community.
Well, this is not the only WoodSpring. I know you have a number of other facilities in the area as well as nationwide.
We do. So this is the 6 WoodSpring Suites that we've opened in the Chicago area, and we are going to be developing out the market. We're going to hopefully at the end of our program here, we're going to have 15 throughout the Chicago area. And WoodSpring in general is one of the fastest growing hotel chains in America. They have close to 300 hotels open now, with a path to about 500 in the next 2 or 3 years. So,
really quite an operation. And are you involved with each one of them, Bobby?
Not each one, but we're getting a larger part every day.
Okay. Well, and I'll tell you, I think it's a terrific facility, and I think your target market is the business traveler who is on the road for a few days at a time?
That's exactly right. We're targeting guests who are on the road for 7 to 21 days. They're typically a little bit of a longer term guest who maybe have a medium term contract in the area, who are looking for a place to stay that has all the comforts of home, but then also includes sometimes, instead of having to eat out every night, they want to do a little cooking of their own in their room or suite. And so we have kitchens in our rooms, as you'll see in a second.
You have kitchens in the room, not just a microwave and a refrigerator?
Not just a microwave. We have a stove.
Wait a minute. He's going to tell us you got a full kitchen.
We got full kitchens, and our market is for anybody, of course, but we we specialize in the construction crowd. We have no leases. You come in for as long as you like, or as short as you like.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Traveling nurses are big for us. They like our properties as well. So even people who are doing home renovations that need to be out of their home for a couple of days, they can put a new bath in or a new kitchen in. We're the perfect choice for that.
Or the transition from a home that you've sold and you have
that's a good part
2 or 3 weeks
yes.
before the new home is completed, which is it happens.
Yes.
But this kind of
you're doing our job for us here, selling.
No,
this
you're
place.
doing the job.
Okay.
I'm just talking about it.
Oh, you know us. It sounds like so.
Well, I've been watching this grow, and I watched it grow kind of from the ground up. And I remember when you did the original public hearing, and we spoke about what WoodSpring did. Now, your target market is also not just Addison or people passing through Addison. Sure. You're an access to the business community in Elk Grove Village, in Bensonville, in Oak Brook,
Elmhurst, and Carroll Stream, Oak Brook. Right. Yeah, we've being so centrally located, we do have, and with all these highways coming together right here, our target market really extends 10, 15 miles out from here. So
that's really quite good, and I cannot believe the easy access. This for years looked like it was so difficult to get into and out of, and there you see Bruce Street, and that's easy in and easy out.
Oh, definitely. Right out onto 83 or and right out to 290.
You can go right out on 83. I mean, exactly. Bruce to 83 to 290, or my favorite place would be Oak Brook because it's got the economic development that I like, stores, shops,
Sure.
So again, that's a plus for the people who are staying here.
They like it because everything is so compact. You can get to a Walmart, you can get to a grocery store, there's just restaurants within walking distance. This is a very nice location. The guests really have been bragging about it.
You can get to a major mall. Yeah. So when you're really looking to just shop and browse and spend a little unnecessary money, that's a great place to do it.
Yes, it is.
And you're right there. You're maybe 15 minutes from there.
Exactly.
All around. And Addison certainly does have grocery stores. And we want them to come to our restaurants.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you go right down Lake Street, there's a ton of amenities that our guests will frequently use.
One restaurant after another. So it's really, it's really good. Now, you said amenities. What are some of the amenities that you offer to guests?
We offer First of all, free Wi-Fi. Everyone loves that free Wi-Fi. So there's free Wi-Fi for guests. We've got a gym right over here. What else can we offer the guests, Bobby?
Well, our biggest thing, and you mentioned it earlier, is our full kitchens in our room. A lot of these guys are going to be here for, like you said, 21 or longer even. And we do have good restaurants here. But sometimes you want to make a home-cooked meal, and in our kitchens, that we'll see in a few minutes, you can do just that. You can cook in your room, you can have your own meals. It's cozy and it's nice.
Now, do you have any of those, like a little, not a commissary, but someplace where they can grab something if they're coming in late at night and they just want to grab something and pop it in the oven or a microwave? Do you have anything like that here yet?
No, we don't offer that service because a lot of our guests are. They want to be in their room. If you get a pizza, you eat. If you warm it up in a full-size microwave, not a little tiny box.
That's true. That's true.
Or you got a full-size refrigerator stored in. It's not a little mini fridge. We don't have any mini fridges on this property, so it's more like being at home. This is more of a home atmosphere than a hotel.
At the store,
exactly.
You're going to shop at the store like you would at home.
Yes, we got plenty of storage. Like I can't wait to show you a room. You're going to like that when you see it.
That's what we're going to do.
Good.
Actually, I think that's what we're going to do right now.
Good.
So
Good.
if you don't mind, let's do that.
Sure.
Okay. We were talking about amenities, and I'm just passing an amenity that naturally you gentlemen forgot about. You have a full laundry service here.
We do right here on site.
It's not a service, excuse me.
Right.
It's a full laundry room.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And sometimes when you're on the road for a week or longer, you need to do some laundry. So
Yeah, I mean,
you want to go to the laundromat? We have it right here for you.
and it's very convenient. I mean, it's a decent sized washer and dryer. I really think that would be a plus.
It is for a lot of our guests. They really like to have
Yeah.
a laundry so they can, come in, wash, go to their room, then come back down and get their laundry out and go to
If
their
you're
room.
lucky
fold
and
it.
Bobby's here, he'll even fold it for you.
Will you really?
I
Okay.
will, but you won't want it.
You don't okay.
Every room we have has a queen size bed. So it's either going to be a single queen or a room with two queen size beds. We have a room with a sofa, pull-out sofa, and a queen size bed. So we've got three types, but this is going to be our most common, most popular, I should say.
Okay, we're here in what Bobby refers to as the most popular room.
Yes.
Okay, it's a stove, not gas. It's the electric
It's an
stove,
electric
so
stove,
we don't worry about fires and all
Right.
that.
Well, the way I usually like to explain the room, I go around it, it's just so you know, but I want you to notice, everybody knows it's a refrigerator. It's a full-size refrigerator.
Right.
So you can put groceries in here or whatever beverages you want, and you don't have to go day by day by day to restock it. You know what I'm saying?
You can use the freezer for the ice cream.
Right, good Dairy Queen ice cream.
And lots of cabinet space and drawers as well.
Right, and the full-size microwave, this microwave will pop a bag of popcorn and actually spin it around. And we put a plate in here and actually spin it around.
Right.
And it does a really good job. 2-burner cooktop, so you can bring your utensils down, you can bring your pots from home.
That's going to be my other question. Does it come with any of the utensils? Because sometimes the travelers are not coming with that.
Most of the guys and gals that come here are prepared for that. They bring them with them, but we do offer them at the front desk if you need that. It's a
you
purchase
do?
and they're yours to keep.
See, and that's important because it's always that one thing that you forget. It's like the toothbrush or
Sure.
something, and if you wanted to fry an egg, you would need
Absolutely.
to have something to do
And
that
we
with.
love everyone to come take a tour with us like we're doing here, so we can explain what we have to offer so they can come prepared and see our rooms. If we can show somebody a room, we're pretty much a good guarantee they're going to want it. So it's a
Well,
nice
here's
room.
the other thing too, because sometimes people have family visiting from out of state or out of the country.
Thanksgiving, Christmas,
Things,
yeah.
Exactly, the holiday traveler that
Right.
comes in for the holiday, but they're here for maybe between Christmas and New Year,
Right.
or they're here for 4 or 5 days.
That happens a lot for us, and the good thing about it is because we offer a nice bed to sleep in, and you're going to spend most of your day probably and most of the evening over at your relatives.
Right.
So you go there, and then of course, everybody wants the uncle and aunts. They love them. Glad you're here. It's time to go home, so I can get some
And it's
rest.
time to sit down and say, whew,
Right.
the day was long.
And they want it as well. So we have a nice place for them to come and rest.
And it also, for the person who doesn't have the larger home that wants to entertain
Right.
the family for the holiday. So I really think.
And we're
now,
very good for that.
let me ask this. If it was only 1 or 2 days, is that still agreeable?
One night, 100 nights, 1,000 nights, we're here for you. Yes.
Okay, all right. And it's a decent sized room. It's not huge, but it's comfortable with the full size bath, a shower and tub. So
We're proud of our bathrooms because they are full size. You know, you can get in there and lay out your equipment, makeups, razors, whatever you might have, and actually have a full bath. And it's very nice.
For families, it's very important to have that full bath.
That's my other question, families, because sometimes people come with kids.
Sure.
So that's not disagreeable, that's very agreeable and
Yes, very
Most
agreeable.
definitely.
Okay, very good.
And
Because
we like children, and we're pet friendly as well.
they always, you're taking my next question. You are pet friendly because again, today, so many people travel with their dogs especially.
They're hairy loved ones, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, on to the next room.
We can if you like, sure.
We'd like to.
It's what we call our double room. It's the same layout. It's just a little bit deeper. And
Wait 1 second, I want to show something. Woof.
This means there is a pet inside. So they're all the rooms that have pets inside are marked.
Are marked, so if somebody, do you have housekeeping? You have
That's
housekeeping?
what I was going to tell you. It's mainly for our housekeeper to realize don't just open this door and let the dog out,
Okay.
or let the cat or whoever it might be in our rooms. We want to make sure we're doing the right thing and being protective of the animal that's in the room.
Okay. I like that. Okay, sorry we stopped along the way,
No, no, that's
but
what
now
we're here
you're
for.
taking us on to the next room.
Yes. Now this is what we call our double room or 2 queen-size beds. In the property, you're going to see a very similar. Except it's
Oh.
about 4 feet
A
deeper.
little bigger, yes, it's
Yes,
just a little bit
than the
bigger.
other. You get, we don't. This one doesn't have a chair in the corner as the single did, but we offset it with 2 beds.
Okay.
So, a lot of our guests that come in for construction, there's 2 guys wanting to share a room, or two guests that want to share a room. Could be anybody.
Right.
But necessarily don't want to share the same bed.
Yeah.
So this is a great option because the price isn't that much more, and the 2 guys and they get their per diems and things of that nature. They can split the room.
Okay, and if you have a family,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have room for the
Right.
kids.
Right, so-
Now, if you have that one extra person, do you have the rollaways available?
No, we don't have the rollerways. This is what we offer, but it's usually very adequate. And if not, we do have the single rooms for the extra person.
Okay, what about adjoining rooms? Do you have any adjoining rooms? Because that's sometimes what families needs.
No, we don't have any adjoining rooms either.
Okay.
But we really haven't had a big call for that.
No.
There is some. I was, everybody has different needs, but we found this is pretty much the most common.
Also, when you're a long-term stay, you really don't want just a door between you. It's a little
Right.
more quiet this way,
Right.
and you're very private
I
this
know
way.
I've been to a lot of hotels where I've had to stay in a room with an extra door.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you feel just a little uncomfortable. You don't know who can come through or whatever. Not they're going to, but you just feel a little uneasy.
It's a comfort zone.
That doesn't happen here.
Now, let's kind of step out into the hallway, and I want to ask about the security. I see that there's naturally either locks and latches on your doors, et cetera.
Right.
But what other security do you
Well,
provide here?
This is something that we really are proud of. But if you come in, everything we have is a key card. When you come out of your room, you need this key card. All 4 doors, the front door, the back door, both sides, you have to have a key card to come in. Okay? The laundry room, you have to have a key card. So everything we do is about this key card. We're very tight, very secure. We have cameras all over the building inside so we can see who's coming and
I
going.
was actually noticing that. You do have
Right.
them just about everywhere.
Right. And we have 24-hour people on duty. If the office is closed or down, there's 3 people live on site. Somebody's got a phone.
You do have 3 people that live on site here.
Most of this property right now has a few more, but as things progress, there'll be 3.
Right, okay. So if there isn't a need or something that happens during the night, you do have people after hours?
Absolutely, we're here for you.
And you have that manager's or whatever
Right.
number accessible
Yes,
to you?
yeah.
And every room has a phone and
Every room
access-
has a phone. We have a phone. We have a phone I showed you in the laundry. We have one in the lobby, and we have one in your room. We're here to make sure you're safe and secure.
See, because today everything is with the cell phone, but when you forget to charge your cell phone, you
That's true.
still need
That's true.
that phone.
So we have a landline. Yes,
You
ma'am.
have the landline.
Yes,
I thought I was the only one in the world that still had a landline.
I got one too.
Oh, see, there are other people in the world. Okay, I think are we ready now to get the ribbon cut and officially open WoodSpring Suites?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Duffy?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, let's get out in front and do it.
Thank you.
For everyone that doesn't know, I'm Duffy Phelps. I'm with Holiday Properties, and just want to give a couple thanks to people who made this amazing project happen. First of all, Mr. Mayor and your village of Addison, everyone has been spectacular in helping us. This journey started when I was actually an intern with Holiday Properties in 2014. And we worked through the process and got here together, and we really appreciate it. I'm sure everyone in Addison remembers, this was the lovely Addison Motel before we came, and we like to think that we built a little bit better of a hotel in its footprint. So. Also, would like to thank everyone that helped us build this project. HCG, our general contractor, who did a magnificent job. They faced a lot of obstacles along the way, including a polar vortex and the rainiest spring in the history of Chicago. So, but we got through it, and so thanks to them for their help. Also, our lenders are here from Providence Bank. They were a dream to work with, have been great partners of ours, and we really appreciate it. And then our team at JMP Asset Management, who have helped us open the property, and as of today, I believe last night, we were 93% occupied already, which is about a little over a month, is quite spectacular, and they've done a phenomenal job. So it's a beautiful building. We couldn't be happier to be in your village. We're going to be good partners, and look forward to many years of working together.
Well, Duffy, it's a pleasure for me to be here and for our representatives from the village to be here today. We were working with you from the very beginning. We watched you grow up here on the project, and it is such an improvement and something that was long needed for our community. And the outcome has been spectacular. And as you said, 91%, 93% occupancy is tremendous so quickly. And we're just very, very proud to have you as part of our community. And welcome and best wishes for a very successful future.
Thank you very much.
And I'm Barb.
Oh, and Barb. Yes.
I'm on.
I was supposed to introduce you.
You are.
This is
okay.
Barb.
Go ahead. From the Addison Chamber, I'd like to welcome you to Addison and your fabulous property here. And on behalf of the Addison Chamber of Commerce, we welcome you also and thank you for being a part of us.
Great. Thank you very much,
With
Barb.
the certificate. You're welcome. Thank you.
I forgot to thank the chamber, but thank you for all your help with everything.
My pleasure.
So with that, are we ready to officially open WoodSpring Suites here in Addison, Illinois? On the count of three, Mayor, you've got to have your hands on the scissors. On the count of three, everybody, I want to hear it. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Thank you all for joining me. I'm Lucille Zucchero for Addison Community Television here at WoodSpring Suites in Addison, Illinois.